Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, I want to start with telling you that I am organizing this little competition, if you will, where I've decided that I'm going to give away to one lucky winner a free personal reading with me. I'm going to tell you all about it at the very end of this reading. And if you're interested in it, like if you're not interested in it, just listen to the reading and then you can shut off the video. If you're interested, just keep watching and I'll tell you all about it. So I hope you find that a little bit exciting. We're going to start with a channel message. I see it a little bit in meditation before I start these readings. And this is an opportunity for you to just understand that spirit is really with you. If there's a little bit of a shout out here, know that spirit really is with you. And the rest of you, you are forgotten. No, you're not whatsoever. But for whatever reason, that person might need to hear this a little bit extra today, or like for whatever reason, these are the things that has come through. So I got boot, or like boots. So boot to me is like when, if you are parking your car in the wrong place. So I don't know if someone just got one of those. I'm sorry. But just then know that spirit's with you, like everything's going to be fine. But then I also got boots. And it is like, do you call that like raining boots? Or do you just call them boots? Like the particular material stuff. I'm not doing a good job here right now. For when you're outside for the rain, those types of boots, I see those very clearly for the rain. And so someone might have just put them on or just bought them, or just you were thinking about, I should have worn those boots because it was a little bit rainy outside or whatever. So those, like a boot for the rain is coming through here. And then horses. And what I felt when I felt the horses, or when I got the horses, I just felt this enormous love. So there's someone whose life is horses. You just live for them, okay? Spirit saying hello. Or whatever, like if you just understand, oh my God, I can't believe she said horses, because you have another, you will feel if it resonates with you or not, okay? And then I got Pleiades, and it's a little bit interesting because I do struggle a little bit with, like, every time because I speak about them every day. It's a little bit tricky to pronounce the word Pleiades. And I think either someone feels like they're from the Pleiades, or you just talked about the Pleiades and you might even have made fun of it. Like blah, 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 blah. Like you don't really know how to pronounce it. It's a little bit tricky to pronounce it, or there's something with the spelling, like you don't really know how it's spelled. Pleiades, like. So know that is spirit coming in to say hello. Okay. So that might seep into the reading. It might not. We're gonna go over to the cards here and start with 3 initial cards. 3 initial cards here for Cancer, please. And this is for the month of April. This is for the month of April of 2022. Cancer, what's going on? There's one, a change in the wind. Change in the wind. Number 12. Masculine energy there, numerology wise. Structure, organization. And then we want 2 more cards here for Cancer, please. There you go. Serendipity. Ooh. Beautiful. Number 18. Serendipity. I love that card, and I love those 4-leaf clovers. Just so gorgeous. And a change in the wind. And a third card here for Cancer, please. Third card. And it's Between Worlds. Number 3. So just give me one moment. Okay. So they very much come out together. So I love this. So with this first card, if we look very closely, and you could, there you go. Do you see that there's, is it not? It doesn't look like that. So it might not be, but I'm seeing it as I'm, okay, so in the front of that house, I see this woman, or I see this girl sort of like holding on to the railing. Is that what it's called? And like wind in the hair and just so freaking ready for this shift. It looks like someone there is like, they're just, ooh, like in the hair. And it's like, yeah, it's really, really windy. But I was going to call it a donkey. I always do that. The zebra is very like firm. It's very masculine in the sense that like black and white. It's very underneath it all. It's super solid. It's super stable. You're not in any danger. There's nothing to be worried about. So this change in the wind, because of what I'm getting from this person, who might not be a person, but that's what I'm seeing here today, is that they're loving it. It's like Cancer is loving this shift, this change that is taking place right now. It's like it couldn't come any sooner. Did I just butcher that? I always, like you really, so what I'm trying to say is that you really have been waiting and anticipating this change, and you're so happy it's here. It moves you into the serendipity. This is just, it's just a gorgeousness in the box. This is what you're aiming for. I feel like we're not quite there. I see this little person here again. We're aiming for the big win. We're aiming for, whether that's the lottery win, that's the super relationship, that's the like when we get the contract, we're getting the house, we're moving somewhere. Like this is a big change in your life, and you're going for it. We have those little ones right next to you, and you could be happy there as well. Quite happy, I feel, but you're going for the big one. We're not quite there yet, but we're going for it. Together with Between Worlds, which is, it just makes a lot of sense, because it's like, okay, this change in the wind probably is going on right now, and probably you're going for that bigger shift right now. And so we're not completely out of the old. We're not completely out of the old, and we're not completely into the new either. But there's no stuckness. There's a movement going on here. So can we just clarify the change in the wind there for Cancer, please? Why is that here? For the month of April. Change in the wind. Why is this here? It doesn't want to participate. Love begins. This change in the wind is going to lead to so much gorgeousness. Love begins. And when I get this card, it can be a love relationship, like a romantic partnership that we're talking about. But usually when I'm getting this card, and as a clarifier of this is more like when you're stepping into the only thing that ever really worked anyway, the love vibration. Just to come into love within yourself, meaning we're not in hope anymore. We're not in despair anymore. We're not in anger anymore. We're not even in knowing. We're in love. We're coming into the highest possible emotion that humans can have. Love and harmony. Harmony, I guess, is like vibrationally, it's just one step up. It's a new beginning. There's a new energy here, and there's healing. There's a lot of healing taking place. There could be a Gemini reference here somehow, some way. So if you have a Gemini connection there, pouring out of the cup. It's just real. This change is leading to So this might like be really internal, then that is then going to externalize, but like this is an internal journey for you where we're stepping into love. Love begins. And can we clarify the serendipity card here, please? Why is that here for Cancer, please? Serendipity. Sorry, it's a little bit messed up. Destiny. It's the Wheel of Fortune. If things has been slow, they're picking up pace now, and you're going for the big stuff. You're going for the big. If you've been holding back, for whatever reason, if you've been holding back in the past, like you're not holding back anymore. You're going for it, and you're destined to do so. It's like when this Destiny card comes out, or like the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this is where you were always supposed to end up. Of course, we can struggle and we can resist it and we can block it for a bit. We can slow it down. But at the end of the day, it's going to show up. Almost like whether you wanted to or not. But obviously you want this. And it's a completion here. It's something that, like with this, what I'm feeling with this one, like I've been waiting for this one. I'm so waiting for this one. You see, I just held up the card when it's a 12, when it's a 12 on the clock. So the number 12, outside of numerology, outside of the masculine energy, structure, organization, etc., the number 12 can be very important for you. It can be a birth date. It can be when something takes place. It can be the 12th of April. It can be the 12th month, which would be December. Whatever 12 means to you. So yeah, you're destined to do this. You're destined to whatever you're going for here, the serendipity card, whatever you're going for there, you're destined to go there. And the Wheel of Fortune is like also talking about delays being over. It's like whatever has been a hold up, or like you haven't seen real movement in this, or you haven't seen real like manifestation in this, is now catching up. I'm actually going to read out the book for that one, for the serendipity. Number 18. Ooh. Right on the money, literally, perhaps. Essential meanings. Opportunity allied with readiness. Yeah, you're so ready. The awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. That's beautiful. The Oracle's message states, there's a tiny little fly here. The Oracle's message. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Wow. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. It's interesting because I was doing the Gemini reading and we were talking about legacy there as well. Like whatever they were doing now or bringing to the table now was gonna create and leave a legacy. So if you have a connection to Gemini, please check it out, or if you feel like you resonate with it. Where was I? Channel for providence, fortune comes, everyone's fortune. There. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. And then we have the relationship message. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. So this might talk about a connection there. Might not be love, might not be romantic, but it's definitely love. It can be like a business partner, a friend, someone that's, as it says, vitally important to your journey right now. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Exciting. The prosperity message states, where you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. How gorgeous is this? And it's destiny, like it's destined to take place. You have been working your way here. It's supposed to happen the way that it has happened, and it's leading you up to this point. And we're now seeing a little bit of both. You're seeing a little bit of both in your world. You're seeing a little bit of the old and a little bit of the new. So why is that here for Cancer, please? Why is this here for Cancer, please? For the month of April. I love those birds. I'm sorry. They're very Florida to me for some reason. I don't know. Do we have a lot of birds? Do we have a lot of those in Florida? Florida lottery, perhaps? Between worlds. Why is this here for Cancer, please? Flamingos. That was deep down. Flamingos. Why is that here for Cancer? Okay, I have to stop. This has nothing to do with nothing. Someone just put on a cup of coffee. I know it's such a general thing to say because who cannot put on a cup of coffee? But I just felt that it's almost like I had a sip of my own. Like I really felt like I almost was drinking coffee. So someone is literally drinking their coffee as we speak. Or you just poured yourself a cup, or you just put on the coffee, because I just feel the smell of it. I feel the intake of it. I am immersed in coffee. So there is someone drinking coffee like right now. Oh, I had coffee this morning. No, because almost every single person that I know is drinking coffee. And so besides me, I have this buy me a coffee site. I live for the buy me a coffee site because that's the only way that I get my fake coffee these days, because I sort of slowly have moved away from coffee and I miss it. I still miss it, but it doesn't do any good for my body. My body's like, yuck. And I'm like, yum. Can we meet in the middle? Yeah, we can. We can have a donation site that's called Buy Me a Coffee. That's where I will get my kick from. But then I was like, oh, someone is drinking coffee. Someone's in their coffee right now. Okay. Why is this here? Is it because I'm interrupting, or why doesn't it come out? In between worlds. Maybe we were waiting for someone to pour their coffee or do something with their coffee, and they like, can I hear what she's saying? No, we can shuffle a little bit longer. You have time. There you go. Wow. This thing right here, this change in the wind, love begins, serendipity with destiny, and the between worlds is leading you to a phenomenal new beginning here. This is firm foundation. We have the red border that speaks about the foundation. We have number 4, so numerology wise, that's foundation. This very area with this triangle, and this triangle has just been following me personally, following me around for the last 6 months, I would say, something like that, for various reasons. And it turns out it's the most solid, like it's so solid. The triangle is just so solid. And it's placed right on the lower back of this guy, this very ripped guy. It's placed on the lower back. And when I do healings, or when I do like, just if I pick up something around the person, or they're telling me that they have like any trouble with their lower back, that usually means that you have, it might sound a little bit far-fetched, but it's like you could have cut off your support. It is around your base chakra. So it means that you could have, if there's pain there, it means that you have cut off the support. It's really tough for you to attract money or attract whatever you need in order to do whatever it is that you want to do, if that makes sense. So support can come, in various ways. This doesn't necessarily have to be just money, but it's usually it's for a lot of people, money. You're establishing yourself in this area. This is like a triangle that's so solid with the red color, which is a new foundation, with a firm foundation as words, with the numerology 4 is the heart matter, and it's a new foundation. And with a red border, it's a foundation. Like you are settling in. So if there's been like a lack of money or lack of support or lack of just feeling like, can I just have the means? Like, can I just have what I need in the world to just do whatever it is that I want to do? Yes, you can. You're so on the way here. This between worlds, and what you're doing right now is laying a foundation for like the rest of your life. This is like, maybe this is what the legacy is as well, because it feels like it seeps into generations. Like you're doing something right now that's going to have a ripple effect generations to come. And if that's like winning the lottery and winning so big that it's like you can put it away and it just, or you're buying houses and investing in things, and you will just leave that to your children or grandchildren, or etc., etc. Or if this is like you creating something, and whatever you're creating, it can just be something. I don't want to have it be that like winning the lottery and buying tons of houses. It can also be that you're such a role model in what you're doing. Like you're changing your scenery, you're changing your life. Like maybe there's something like it wouldn't be considered an easy thing to do, but you're sort of branching off and starting your own business. And because you're starting your own business, that's going to sort of have a ripple effect on the people around you. Like, oh my God, if they can start their own business, like maybe we can start our own business. And, or if it's like something, you're just doing something for yourself, which is switching, one of my sisters, she took her family, 4 children and a dog and a man, and moved to Spain. So we were from Sweden, and she was like, how hard can it be? I just want to live in another country where it's a little bit warmer, with a climate that is like, to just try it. And to just, have those ages, like that meant to find a new kindergarten for that little one. It meant for each and every one of those other 3 kids starting new school with completely new friends in another culture, in another country, not with another language, because they have Swedish schools in Spain. That's how awesome it is that you can't, because coming there and then the language would be in school in Spanish. No, I think there you have to draw the line somewhere. But they're learning that language as well. And that has a ripple effect. Like I look to that and I say like, wow, That is so brave to just up and take your family and freaking go. They've been there now for, come this June or July, they've been there for 2 years. So it wasn't like a 3-month thing and then they came back. It's like they're still there and having a different experience. So I just want to say, like, it can just be that you're leading by example, and that's going to be the legacy. Like, coming generations, they'll talk about their grandma or grandpa, like, well, they moved to Spain, and because they had the guts to do that, or because they had the guts to venture out and start their own business, or launch this thing, this invention thing, or winning big, and or doing something where you invested in certain things that just grew and grew and grew. Whatever this is, it's like it's awesome. I'm gonna take this into the extension and see what else gorgeousness I can find there for you. The link to that is in the description box down below. One to Vimeo and the other one to buy me a coffee. It's the donation site where you can just go there to just support the channel. But it also, if you become a supporter there, gives you access to all these readings. So it's not just for Cancer, it's for every single, extended for the other signs as well that I made in the past and that I will make in the future. So go there if you feel like it. Now I will talk a little bit about the chance to win a personal reading with me for free. So there's no charge whatsoever. I thought a little bit about this, like, how can you let me know if you want to participate and what should you do for it? And I just figured, because of everything that's going on in the world today, one thing that really helps settle the balance of the world, without focusing specifically on a place, is to just go inward and sit in gratitude and sit in love. And so I want for you to participate, and you have to be honest about this, that you will sit for 3 to 5 minutes and just feel gratitude for whatever you feel the most grateful for in your life, or whatever you feel love around, like you just feel so much love for something. Just sit there, breathe and sit in it, sit in the image of it, and those beautiful waves of love is just going to pour out into the world, and that's going to make a difference. And if you want to, you can write about what it is that you are really grateful for, or what you feel a lot of love around, in the description box. If you don't want to be that personal or what feels like a private thing, just let me know somehow, some way that you want to be a part of the draw of this. So just I'm in, and a couple of hearts, whatever, to let me know, because there are people that doesn't want to be a part of this. And so yeah, post that in the comment section. And then on the 14th of the 14th of April, I'm a numerology nerd, so I picked those numbers, which is a new beginning for the heart, with the 4 there, which is a heart matter, and laying a new foundation. And how fitting is that for you, Cancer? That we're laying a new foundation with the 4 there. So if you want to be a part of that, please just give me something in the comment section and send a little love into the world. And the way you send it to the world is actually by sitting just all by yourself, thinking about something you love. So I'm excited about that. Hope to see some of you guys in the extension. Take care, guys. Bye.